Well, guys.
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead.
And the talk all night is going to be about the trade and the players involved, with IT and Kyrie right at the heart of things. Strange to see two teams that met in the conference finals ultimately end up making a trade this big. A lot on the line whenever these teams match up in the Eastern Conference.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Horford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's Hayward. Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And I feel like it'll be a long time before we can say who won the trade. Both teams seemed to change, but in a lot of ways stay the same in terms of power. Clearly the two favorites in the East on paper. And you look at all the accomplishments, all the great moments from Wade's career. No doubt he is going to the Hall as soon as he's eligible. One of the greatest two guards to ever play.
Good on both. And it's shocking when you look at the numbers that Wade has had over the years. He never won an MVP award. Certainly, Greg played like an MVP in some of his seasons.
But the rest of the accolades are there for D. Wade. All the trips to the All-Star game, the first team, all defense, the all-NBA teams. But most important to him and his legacy are the 3 NBA titles.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Thomas. Irving misses.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often.
Offensive rebound, Thompson. The layup off target. Irving against Thomas. Irving kicks to Hayward. Picked by Horford. Off the screen. Hayward can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Wade gets the bucket.
As soon as Wade gets the ball that close to the basket, he's going to take advantage of weak defense and score.
Outside Irving. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Smart with the ball. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Even when the defense puts a hand in his face, Horford focused enough to knock down a basket.
And it's Wade penetrating. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 6 points for Wade.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
At the elbow, Irving. Over Thomas. That one off the back iron and out. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. For 3, and LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And LeBron James dominant throughout the playoffs last season, and Brent showing no signs of age.
Yeah, interesting, Kevin, if maybe LeBron got a little bit of rest, even though he was playing a ton of minutes last year on the defensive end of the floor the last month of the year. A lot of scrutiny on how the Cavs approached their last 2 months and how they slipped on that end of the floor, but no doubt about it. This is one of the greatest players that's ever played in the NBA, and the first player in NBA history, just to throw out another record, with 35 points or more in every game of a 4-game sweep in the second round against the Raptors last year.
The screen from Thompson. Wade drives in, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Wade's got 8 points. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Irving. Fires from 14, and that's good for 2.
When you make shots like that, Kevin, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart. And Brett, when you look at the way LeBron has constructed his business empire, hiring his childhood friends to manage it, it's been talked about, but it's been successful.
Well, he's taken ownership, Kevin, of what his career has been, but he's also empowered those around them to have a future, to make a life. And he certainly is blazing his own trail as he's made his way through his career in the NBA.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Floats it up for James. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, a moment now to see the numbers for Morris. How he performed last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Here's Brown, and Wade sends it back.
You gotta love how much effort Dwayne Wade puts into the defensive end of the floor with blocks like that.
And that one's good by LeBron.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Rozier the pass to Brown. Wade brings the double team. Here's Rozier. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Rozier's got his first points in this one.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Wade drives in, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Rozier kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Tatum. Back to Morris. There's the pick. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Out to Wade. And here's James outside. Love outside. He feeds it to Wade. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Kicks it out to LeBron. Another miss by LeBron.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers on D, leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And he sinks the second. Here's Wade. 10 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with